Only issues the boards tonight?
That was a big disappointment. You know, 19-3 second chance points. Usually with a number like that, you don't win the game. And with Colorado and Cal coming up, two best offensive rebounding teams in the league, very disappointing stat.
What did you like most about the win tonight?
Well, I thought defensively our activity was pretty good for the most part. And, you know, we did hold them at 38%. And if you take, you know, 9 putbacks off that, then we really did, you know, play well defensively. But, you know, that 19 second chance points kind of takes all your effort defensively off the board. You know, it makes it tough. But, no, 18 assists I thought was pretty good. We had too many turnovers. We got sloppy. We left our feet a lot. So, but no, all in all, it was a good win. And, you know, and then we got a quick turnaround. We play at noon on Saturday. So got to put this one behind us pretty quick and get ready for the next one.
What did you see earlier in the game that allowed you guys to get off that big start?
Well, we had some inside-outside movement, hit some threes. I think we were 4 for 10 the first half. Yeah, 4 for 10. Had some pretty good looks. And so, but again, our defense, you know, we got some things going a little bit there with our activity and the block shots, kind of threw them off. And so it was pretty good half for us. You know, we didn't finish at half well. I think it was 39-18, and they finished the half 7-2, and then, you know, hit their first 2 buckets of the second half, a layup and a 3. So wasn't very pleased there that you know, they were able to get 12 points on those possessions.
I heard shot well again today, especially starting out. Have you been running more stuff for him?
Not really. You know, he got most of those in the flow, and the guys were looking for him. You know, it started off 4 for 4 and had a hot hand, and you know, I gave him a blow there, and I let him sit too long. That was my fault. I was trying to get everybody to rest, but I let him sit too long with that start.
You guys, I don't know when you find out that Kuzma's not going to play, but how much does that change when you get kind of a guy like that, and you guys within the hour or so?
You know, it's not that much. You know, for one game, you know, I mean, guys step up, and, you know, one guy could go crazy. Now, you know, if he's going to be out for 8 or 9, it makes a difference. But usually one game, you know, if one of our guys is going to be out for one game, you just try to fire the other guys up. This is your opportunity, you know. So they've got good players. They got good depth, and I felt they could have gone small or big. And so, you know, I didn't find out till maybe 20 minutes before the game. You know, somebody said he was in street clothes and sitting on the sideline. So
Obviously, you guys want to be playing your best basketball at the end of the season and the regular season. Do you guys feel like you're at that point or getting to that point? And then conversely, what would it take to get to that point?
Well, definitely the rebounding. You know, I mean, we've got to do a much better job there. Second chance points. You know, the analytics have us, you know, like a 15 in the nation defensively. Well, just think if we were a better defensive rebounding team and didn't give up those 9 baskets, second chance points, you know, what our defensive rating would be. And so we're expending all this energy defensively, and then we give them second, third opportunities. And it is a problem. It beat us at UCLA. Those 11 second chance points in the second half. And so it's been something. And as I mentioned, Colorado and Cal do a tremendous job on the offensive boards. Our next 2 opponents, and I told the guys yesterday, we've got 3 games in a row where we got 1, 2, and 3, you know, on the offensive boards. We got to start doing a better job. And you can see how well that went over. So they really got to them. So,
Coach, you got Colorado coming in Saturday. What's going to take to flip the result from that last game?
Oh, we just got to play a lot better. You know, we didn't play very well, and ball movement was awful. Took a lot of bad shots. Defensively, our activity wasn't very good. So again, I don't want to take anything away from Colorado because they play with much more energy than we did, and they just flat beat us. So we're gonna have to play better in every facet of the game.
This Evan Gross character is averaging about 40 rebounds per 40 minutes. We're going to be seeing more of one.
Well, he went and got one, and so I was teasing Dylan. He got as many as he did. So he went and got that one.
What is it with the rebounding? Lack of hustle, effort, positioning? What is it? Why we're not having?
Well, a combination of a lot of things. You know, guys just aren't focused on it. You know, our blockouts aren't very good. We're not physical enough, and we got some guys leaking out, trying to get the break going. And you know, we want to run, but it's kind of hard to run without the ball.
The guy who did rebound well, Cabell, is he kind of forcing you to play a little bit more ways?
Absolutely. You know, he went and got 6 rebounds in 12 minutes. You know, he got 5 against USC. I told the guys, we need somebody who's going to go get the ball. So, you know, he keeps rebounding like that. That's what we got to have.
Danny, you guys continue to guard the rim pretty well. You got maybe had 8 or 9 blocks again tonight. Is that something you guys do in practice? You practice guarding the rim and blocking shots?
Well, we don't spend a lot of time on it. No, those are instincts, and you know, we give those guys plenty of opportunities because we're not fighting the dribble well enough. You know, we've got to get better at that. I mean, we got so many things to work on, and our guys, you know, they're taking their foot off the pedal a little bit. You know, we got a lot of things to work on. You know, and it's just like that second half. We were down 10-0 second chance points, and you know, it bit them a little bit at halftime, and again, it was 9-3 second half, so it didn't have enough effect. You know, so our guys got to be able to focus in on some things, and fight and dribble, and the defensive board are probably the 2 biggest things.
Any matchup adjustments specifically against Colorado, or did you guys just have an off night?
They beat us in every facet of the game. They out-rebounded us, out-fought us, energy level. But it wasn't anything to do with any matchups. Any matchups we had didn't work, you know, so we're just going to have to play better.
Your message after this game, was it basically about the offenses, or was there a message from the team after?
Well, we talked about a number of things, but the biggest thing was the rebounding. I just think, you know, look at our defensive numbers tonight. If we'd have rebounded the ball, they'd have been off the charts. You know, they shoot 38%. If we don't give them those 9 putbacks, you take those 9, you know, baskets off the, you know, they're in the 40s and probably shooting the ball 20-some%. You know, then you have a heck of a defensive effort. But we just didn't do a very good job.
With a quick turnaround on Saturday and end of the season, how much practicing are you guys actually doing right now during the week, or is it more shoot around?
We won't do much tomorrow. We play at noon on Saturdays, so you know there's not a lot of time. But we will walk through some things. We'll get a lot of shots up. We'll definitely get them loosened up. We won't be out there very long, but we will have to try to do some things to get ready.
All that stuff they were fitting the guys at practice with yesterday, with like the sensors and everything, how much do you actually learn from that sort of stuff?
Do I learn? I'm old. Go out and play, you know. But what they were doing, they were testing some of the on the feet, you know, some of the pressure points and that. So that's what they were working on, which I am interested in, obviously, with our problems with some of the feet. You know, I am interested in that. And I was sarcastic. I didn't mean it that way. I just, you know, I think sometimes, you know, it's just about effort and going out and playing. And but on those testing those shoes, you know, that is something I'm very interested in.
Dana, those bright green uniforms were a big hit tonight on ESPN in the stadium. What did you think of the unions tonight?
Remember, you know, when you had 2 uniforms, home and away, you know, and life was a lot simpler, you know. I didn't know we had those green until, you know, somebody showed me this morning that's what we were wearing. And, you know, they're bright, you know, and they had those neon lights. You know, the guys liked them. So, no, it's something that, you know, I like the guys to be excited about stuff like that. You know, heck, it's supposed to be fun. You know, I want them to have fun, you know, and to have fun, you got to realize it's a team game, and some nights, you know, you're going to play good, and other nights it's going to be your teammates, and, you know, some nights defenses are going to take the ball out of your hands, some nights, you know, the shot's just not going to fall, and you still got to have fun as a team, you know, and I think the uniforms and all that help I think the guys, like I said, they all enjoyed it. They all, taking selfies and sending them out. So they like it, But you can show what a fashion guy I am, and it's my same ties and same white shirts. Not much on fashion. So, anybody else? All right, we'll see you Saturday.